What is up, everybody? My name is P-Larius, and welcome to another episode of Moe Ninja Girls. First and foremost, let's get our free gotcha box of the day. And we got another Star Bomb. That's 2 in a row. And we got Akari's nurse's costume, which is another not very useful thing, but that's okay. It's free, we can't complain. And without further ado, let's get right into the story. And we are starting Season 5, Chapter 2, Busted. Hand over the moh-ay. The mysterious assailant repeats her words. The tip of her blade is still pointed at Akari's neck. I've never spoken with her personally, but I've seen her around more than a few times. She was the secretary of the former owner. Wait, why are you doing this? I told you to hand over the moh-ay. Too bad. I'm asking the questions now. You're the former owner's secretary, aren't you? Did he order this or what? If you don't intend to hand it over... She presses a sword point slightly into Akari's neck. P! Don't do it! Damn it, I guess she's not in the mood to talk. Are you a ninja? ... Hey, P! Oh, Johnny! Johnny! I thought Johnny was in the art room with Andrew and Yamabuki. What's he doing here? Ha! Would you believe that when I got to the art room, the teacher yelled at me to go home? No! I just took some of Yamabuki's drawings and left. Hey, wait! Just a darn minute here. What in tarnation? Johnny, you moron! Stay away! Oh, look at those black threads. Are you a ninja? What's a ninja doing here, huh? Hoo-wee! Well, heck, where's my camera? I gotta take a picture of my selfie with this here ninja. John runs up to us, completely missing every possible cue or hint. Johnny, stay away. Akari? You playing a game here? Ha! Is it cops and robbers? You're a distraction. I'll kill you. Johnny, run! What? Yeah! 3 kunai fly from the secretary's hand? John stands there, blinking in confusion. He still isn't processing what's going on. Ah! I leap out in front of John and deflect the blades with a kunai of my own, one I keep hidden under my school uniform. Why didn't we just let Johnny die? The clash sends my kunai flying out of my hand, though. Huh? My deflected kunai grazes John's head before landing with its point embedded in a nearby tree. Well, I'll be. Was that real? And the way you just moved, you were like a ninja. Now it's time to start Season 5, Chapter 2, Part 2 of 11. John slumps to the ground in utter shock. He's staring up at me incredulously, but I don't have time for him right now. You have 10 seconds to hand over the moh-ay. Wait. 10. What do I do? Do I admit I don't have it on me? That could put Akari in even more danger. Do I resolve this with force? No, she'd kill Akari before I could get to her. I'm unarmed anyway. My self-defense kunai has been knocked out of my hand, and my arm is still stinging from that. 5? What happened to 9, 8, 7, and 6? Ah! Crap, I'm drawing a complete blank here. Hey, you! You want the moh-ay? Yamabuki? Yamabuki comes running up from behind me. Unlike John, she looks fairly unbothered by the whole thing. Instead, she just thrusts her hand into the bag she's carrying, with an unflinching gaze. Then she pulls out the moh-ay? What's Yamabuki doing with it? I knew I hid it in my room. No, Yamabuki having it would be out of the question. This has to be a fake. You want this? Then take it. Yamabuki lobs a kamui at the secretary. She catches it in midair. This is it. Ack! The woman releases Akari from her hold and shoves her forward. I quickly run to catch her before she topples to the ground. Thanks, P. You don't look hurt. I get a split-second relief before Enju's voice pierces the air as she comes running. P, is that the previous owner's henchwoman? That's right. I quickly look up. By the time I do, the woman's gone. She got away. Looks that way, but what about the kamui, P? What about it? It just got stolen. What do we do now? Yeah, isn't that sword important? We have to go get it back. Did they not realize that it was a fake? Heck, what was Yamabuki doing with the fake kamui anyway? We should chase her and get the kamui back. Wait, hold up. Why would you stop me? I'll work it out. Just hold off for now. Now it's time to start Season 5, Chapter 2, Part 3 of 11. Well, if you insist. Enju seems satisfied with this. The danger is gone for now, and Akari is unharmed. That leaves one other loose end that needs settling before anything else. Johnny. I turn to face stunned John. After seeing up close, it's pretty safe to assume we can't write this one off the way we have before. P, who are you? Who are you? There, I trail off. I have no idea how to explain this to John. Yamabuki steps in. Boy, I sure wasn't expecting things to pan out like this. So, I think he deserves a full story from the beginning. How about ya? Sure. Yeah, taking it from the top is probably a good idea. Okay, buckle up, because this is gonna get a little long. I explained to John that ninjas are real, and that most of the Ninja Seeking Club members are actual ninjas. I also gave him the summarized version of the real story so far. Dang! So you were a real-life ninja all along? Sorry for keeping it from you, but it had to be done. We have to take steps to make sure our secret doesn't get out when someone finds out. You mean you're gonna kill me? It's about time. Damn it! No, settle down. That's a last resort. As long as you're willing to keep our secret safe, I'll make arrangements with the principal to ensure your safety, okay? The truth is, I never wanted to expose John to the ugly side of what ninjas are. I tried to keep him from it, but that's no longer an option, so at least I want to ensure his survival. John raises his feet and starts walking with a dazed expression. Johnny? Where are you going? Sorry, dude. I think I need some alone time. What? He's probably struggling to keep up with this new reality he's been shown. I don't have the heart to follow after him. And how could I, when I just gave him a secret he'll have to take with him to his grave? Is Johnny gonna be okay? He just needs some time to sort this all out. If anything, you're taking this pretty well, Suyu-san. I'm pretty floored by all this. Believe it or not, it just hasn't sunk in for me yet. Yamabuki scratches her cheek and laughs awkwardly. Does she mean what she says, though? The kamui Yamabuki gave the secretary was a fake. An elaborately crafted one, though I'm not sure how convincing it will be to others. How did she have it ready to go right then and there? Only one answer makes sense. Hey, Yamabuki? Yeah? Are you actually a nin? Ah! Ninha! Now it's time to start Season 5, Chapter 2, Part 4 of 11. What the? I was about to ask if she was a ninja, but I don't get the rest of the sentence out of my mouth. Because something is muffling my words. Something soft, warm, and pleasantly moist. ... I can't tell her to back off. I try to jerk back forcibly, but she's too squirmy. What's with her? Once her mouth latches on, there's no escape. Suyu-san, what are you doing to P? P, you'd better have a good explanation for this. I try to protest, but how can I? How can you French... Oh, God. How can you French kiss a girl like that? Do you have a thing for Suyu-san? Do you really, P? I tried to deny it, but obviously I can't. The girl's expressions are going from upset to downright murderous. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. P! Please just make it stop. Phew! Oh, Jesus! That was close. I don't know what would have happened if that lasted any longer. What's wrong with you? Ha ha ha. Sorry about that. Couldn't think of any better way to shush you on the spot. Young Boogie leans in towards my ear. What kind of intensive guy would blurt out a girl's secret in public? Jesus. Hey, we got photos from Chapter 2. And now it's time to start Season 5, Chapter 2, Part 5 of 11. And we'll use a free story ticket. Yamabuki whispers, only audible enough for me to hear. You mean... Does that mean the answer is yes? And Yamabuki doesn't want the others to know? And she really couldn't think of a better way to shut me up? Anyway, we can sort the details some other time, huh? Yamabuki trots off like nothing happened. Oh my gosh! What was that about? Beats me. That just leaves me still looking like a complete heel. What? The next morning, Akari and Enju asked me to convene with them in the rooftop for a talk. You know what this is about, I take it? Yeah? Namely, how do we report to the principal that John and Yamabuki found out our secret yesterday? Yamabuki is one thing, but John's total layperson. We have to do something. There's only one reason we've called you out here, and it's very urgent. Yeah, definitely. Boy, was that a mess. I would say it got rather ugly, yes. So, what was that kiss with Suyu-san about, huh? Wait, what? Explain yourself, P. Huh? Look, that was a surprise attack. And what does that have to do with anything? Everything. Don't you get it? That was just a prank by Yamabuki. But it was still a kiss. It's no use. The girls sound calm enough, but there's no hint of friendliness in their eyes. Let's not forget how long it lasted. What was I supposed to do? She was shoving herself in my face. Oh gosh, P, do you have a thing for Yamabuki? Absolutely out of the question. Where do you even get that? Then why so long? How did it feel? How did it feel? This is bad. They're completely beyond reason. It wasn't that big of a deal, but clearly there's no convincing them of that. I need to come up with something to get them off my back. It was squishy. This is a big misunderstanding. I was not happy about this at all, honest. Really? Really? Don't you trust me? I know the kind of guy you are. You would totally get off on that. I would not, and that's really offensive. Me and Yamabuki being an item? That's crazy. Not a chance. And what business is it of yours anyway? Why do you care so much? It's none of my business? Yes, it is. It is. Great, you're 1 inch closer to Enju. Nice. Now it's time to start Season 5, Chapter 2, Part 6 of 11. I think we need a better explanation than that, don't you? Oh, whoopsie daisy. I just remembered I have to go report to the principal's office. Bye. Huh? An opening! Phew! I create myself an opening by suddenly yelling out loudly. Then I weave past the car and make a break for the stairwell. Heh, so long! Glance back at them coolly while waving a hand in the air. I'm as good as free. Hey, he ran! Wait, we're not through talking yet. Save for later, after you've both had some time to cool off. I decided to run for the principal's office. One long sprint later, I reached the door to the principal's office and double over, catching my breath. I have to report to the principal and discuss Yamabuki's true identity, not to mention get a guarantee of John's safety. If I dawdle, John could end up silenced the hard way instead. It's a sink or swim. Okay. Excuse me, coming in. When I step into the principal's office, I'm greeted with a surprise. Hey, P. Yamabuki, what are you doing here? Ah, just a person I was hoping to see, P. Mr. Kuzuru, could you explain this, please? Where shall I start? I'm sure you have a lot of concerns. Okay, I'll ask it straight. You know that Yamabuki was a ninja, don't you? Yes. Did you hire her? Hiring would be quite the right word for it. She's a girl from the family I have been very old friends with, and I'm letting her stay at the school at the moment. Yep, there you go, Mr. Kuzuru, like a granddad to me. Ha, I wish you'd at least say I'm like an uncle. Okay, that explains that. Wow, where are your exclamation marks in interbangs? This is my secret darker side we're talking about here. Your super hot classmate turns out to be a real-life ninja? Come on. Look, you're like the fifth one I've been through this with. This is old hat to me. As long as you're not an enemy, that's good enough for me. And don't flatter yourself. Ouch. I was expecting something a little more world-shattering, you know? Anyway, Yamabuki, that was a fake kamui you gave to the secretary, right? Was that your ninja arts at work? Yep, my art is the ability to turn pictures into reality. Nice! Now it's time to start Season 5, Chapter 2, Part 7 of 11. Yamabuki pulls out a folded sheet of paper from her pocket and opens it. Behold, I'm holding a single sheet of paper. No tricks, no gimmicks. And with this, voila! Yamabuki waves the sheet dramatically, and from it falls a katana. A katana way too big to fit inside the folds of the paper. My art replicates pictures drawn with ninja power as real objects. Fakes, of course. The workmanship of this articles I produce depends on the accuracy of the portrait. As for the kamui, I just happen to have a drawing on hand that I'd done before. Actually, I do remember Yamabuki using the kamui for a picture model some time ago. At the time, Yamabuki had said she just happened to find it lying around. That was my call. I figured we would have enemies pursuing the kamui to get to the nine-tailed fox moving forward. With a decoy, we can make fools out of them. I had every confidence you could handle most enemies, but it never hurts to have insurance. So you knew everything from the start, Yamabuki? I sure did. All about you, the other club members, and the owner. Sorry for keeping it from you, alright? I did the same thing. No worries. I shrug, and Yamabuki smiles wryly. Okay, I'll say it's not worth worrying about. Same goes for the fact that I was inwardly laughing at you while you were trying so hard to hide your true identity from me. You should worry about that. Haha, isn't friendship lovely? Oh, right. I'd prefer if you hide Yamabuki's secret from the rest of the Ninja Seeking Club. What? Why? There is a very good reason, I assure you. He's not going to spill it, is he? Fine, whatever you say. Well, P, does that satisfy your concerns? I am satisfied. Then you can go now. I believe we are done here. No, we're not. I'm not done talking yet. Oh? It's about Johnny, sir. He's learned who I am. Ah, you're concerned for Mr. Spencer's safety. He's a fun guy to play with. I wouldn't want to give him a hard time either. You too, Yamabuki? Very well. I will have to make a special exception for this, but I will overlook Mr. Spicer. You will? We still need to warn him not to disclose our secret, of course. And now it's time to start Season 5, Chapter 2, Part 8 of 11. But I will let the Ninja Seeking Club handle that. Wait, you agreed to that awfully quick. Don't tell me Johnny's also... No, he's not like missing out. He's an honest-to-goodness layman. Then why? If I had to give a reason, I should say because he is an upstanding young man. You do not think Mr. Spicer is the kind of person to go around giving away your deepest secrets just because he learned something shocking from you, do you? And do you not discriminate against him just because he's not a ninja? The Ninja Seeking Club is held together by tight bonds that go beyond the distinction of ninja or layman. Tight bonds. What does that mean? It is obvious, is it not? It's what people call friendship. ... I'm not fully convinced by the principal's explanation, but I'll go with it, since I got what I came for, acceptance for John. I leave the principal's office. Yamabuki's staying to talk about something. Is she going to be done in time for morning homeroom? As I walk down the hall and wonder these things, idly to myself, I spot a familiar face standing in the middle of the hallway. I've been waiting for you, P. Johnny? Johnny eyes me with an unusually intent expression. I bow to him. I'm so sorry. You got put in danger yesterday because of me. I let you get dragged into this mess. Believe me, that was the last thing I wanted. No matter what happens, I'll at least guarantee your safety. P, I think you're getting the wrong idea here. Huh? You think I'm mad because you keep your secret from me. Well, yeah, you almost literally died yesterday because you were involved with me. You have every right to be mad at me. I had no business involving myself with you. Now see here, I'm a nice guy, but you say that again, even as a joke, and I'll get right angry. Johnny? I was happy as a pig in slop. Ugh. Wait, what? Don't you remember what I told you when we first met? The whole reason I came here was because I wanted to see a real-life ninja. I was pretty floored yesterday, sure. I was frightened, but boy howdy, I was just plumb giddy. The only thing I'm mad about now is that you and the ladies kept me in the dark for so long about it. Seriously, John? John scratches the tip of his nose and keeps gushing happily. You know I've been looking for ninjas, right? One thing that hurts is that you didn't tell me sooner. Jeez, Johnny. Now it's time. Okay, look. You're an idiot. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the bluebird? You had every chance in the world to figure it out. Well, dang. Guess my detective skills need some work. You can analyze that later. Now hurry up before we miss homeroom. Oh yeah, we'd better hustle, partner. Right. Apparently, all my fears were for naught. I'd been so afraid John was going to shun me. Maybe this was what the principal was talking about. Today we have a club gathering, and it's all hands on deck, plus the student council president. Naturally, that includes... Okay, so our big secret just got revealed to Suyu-san and John-san. I think this would be a good time to sit down together and talk about it. Oh dear, they know? Unexpected. At least that means we won't have to hide anything from other club members now. While Enju is wearing a serious frown, the other three girls seem to be taking this rather well. I know we were doing it for a good reason, but it never did sit right with me, letting those two being the odd ones out. True, got tired of talking behind their backs, even when in the same room. That's not the issue here, Machiyuki-san. This is a serious topic. By now, the Ninja Seeking Club is all on the same page, right? Akari? Enju sighs at Akari's irrepressible positivity. I guess it does bring us all closer together. Fine, whatever. Enju finally gives up on considering the serious implications of this. Akari started out as a layperson anyway, so there really is no sense in making a big deal out of it. Let's go over things they need to know then. Do either of you have any questions so far? I share anything I can talk about. I think I'm good on my end. Yamabuki's known the score from the start, so I'm sure she'd got nothing to ask. I look over at Yamabuki, and she shoots me a look and holds a finger to her lips. I guess that means nobody else in the club is supposed to know she's a ninja. P? Since when do you and Tsuyu-san trade signals with glances? They're glaring daggers at me, but I can't exactly explain it. I poke John's shoulder to dodge the subject. So, Johnny, got any questions for us? Questions. I've got one. Yes, John-san? Have you guys been doing any cool ninja stuff behind our backs? No. Now it's time to start Season 5, Chapter 2, Part 10 of 11. Well, I guess Enju and the others have. I'm not a full ninja, though. I'm training very hard. Huh? Did Akari just interrupt to cut off what I was going to say? Training? Like ninjutsu training? Yes, the head of the student council here does that, along with Akari, Machiyuki-san, and Miyu. I do show up from time to time. Oh, yeah? Were you going to say something? Huh? And you heard my voice, right? Well, it's fine. This is Johnny's time to react. Fantastic! Boy, am I green with envy. I want to do some ninja training too. Just the reaction I was expecting. But I think serious ninja training would be too hard on him. Actually, I don't think I'd recommend. A little basic training wouldn't hurt him. I could watch today. Excuse me? I was talking. Okay, Johnny, I'm still in training myself, so we can work together. Why is nobody listening to a word out of my mouth? Enju and Akari have been completely ignoring everything I've said. Will you get over it already? What's this? Did Akari dump your pee? ... No, and by the way, this is your fault. Oh, really? This I've got to hear. How about you tell me all about it when Akari's not around? No, not that. Not with Yamabuki. You're being quick to reject me there. Did I get on your bad side? It's nothing against you, Yamabuki. But you're not allowed to get close to P today, okay? There's no sadder sight than a man scorned by a woman. I'm not being scorned. I know. I'll join in with the training today. You shan't. I've got something else for you to do today. What's that? Just come with me. You shall see. Hey, stop tugging. The hag drags me down the hall. So, what do you want from me? Well, with Enju taking part in the training, the school patrol will be undermanned. I must have you join Tenge in patrolling instead of Enju. What? Great, you're 1 inch closer to Akari. What the hell? That is not what I was trying to do. And it looks like we are finally out of story tickets, so we will finish the Season 5, Chapter 2 ending on the next episode. And let's receive our presents for a login bonus and a birthday gift. And let's feed some cookies to Foo. That is not what I meant to do. And let's feed some cookies to Foo. We got 1,180, which will get us some jewels. And just 612 more, we will get the Red School PE wear. So I hope you enjoyed that episode. Sorry it went a little long, but that story was entertaining. So as always, I will catch you guys and girls and everyone in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Peace.